Okay, now we go to a complete different world, even though they're from neighbor countries. So that one was from Argentina. Now we go to Brazil, my home country. Um, so we are going to talk about Ináh Sandoval Machado. She was born in 1906. She died in 2003. So she had a very long life. And she played the piano until the very end. There are actual videos showing the old lady playing the piano, and it's adorable. It's so cute, and she plays her own pieces. She was known as Aunt Ináh, so Tia Ináh. That's how it shows in a lot of the recordings. And she was born in São Paulo. So she was a prolific composer of choros, tangos, waltzes, mazurkas, and salon dances. Several of her pieces were transcribed for piano four hands by her niece, including the series Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs that we are doing it today. In 2016, her work became accessible to the whole world when Cesário Ramos Machado, who was Tia Ináh's nephew and son-in-law, he donated 195 scores to the Brazilian Piano Institute, including original manuscripts and rare editions, and with authorization to be made available online. So, going to our piece tonight, so the suite Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is a suite of 8 pieces. So Snow White is portrayed through a waltz, and the dwarves are all portrayed by Brazilian tangos. Well, the Brazilian tango in the 1900s, or at the beginning of the 1900s, are basically what the choro is. And choro, for people that don't know that Brazilian style of music, it's a kind of like Brazilian jazz, but it has the rhythm of samba, so it has more of a dance-like kind of rhythm. And all of those 8 pieces from the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs were written through the 1940s and early 1950s. So they were not written all together. They were not made as a set. They were just composed, and then when her niece transcribed for piano four hands, she actually found them all and put them together. Tia Ináh's pieces follow the traditional choro language, so it's ABA, and it's usually in 2/4 featuring dotted rhythms and syncopation. This type of composition was very popular in Brazil, and it was widely cultivated by well-known composers like Chiquinha Gonzaga and Ernesto Nazaré since the late 1800s. I will talk about each individual movement on this one from the piano, so give me a second. Okay, we got the mic now. So the first piece is Branca de Neve. That's how we say Snow White in Portuguese. And it's a slow waltz. So the second movement is called mestre in Portuguese, and in English is the dog. And for people that already watched the Disney animation from the 1940s, they know his character, but just in case, a little reminder. So his main characteristic is that he stutters a lot, and he starts one word, and then he shakes his head, and then he starts another word, and then finally he finds his words, right? So you're gonna actually see that happening in the music. We do something again until we actually find what it is. I hope you guys enjoy. So our next movement is Zangado in Portuguese, and in English is grumpy. He really tries to have patience with all of the other dwarves, but it's not always possible. Our next dwarf or character is Feliz, which means happy, and that's his name in English, happy. His main characteristic is just that he's just happy all the time. It doesn't matter what's going on with the house and the Snow White and all of the dwarves, he's just happy. And our next one is Soneca. He is called Sleepy in English, and he really tries to help everybody else in the chores in the house, but he's always so sleepy. Our next one is Dengozu in Portuguese. Bashful is his name in English. His main characteristic is that he's very shy. So he's always like hiding behind a wall. He's always not sure of what he's doing. And you can really tell that in the music by the fermatas, by where we are holding and where we are stopping in the music. Our next dwarf or character is called Sneezy in English. And yeah, he just sneezes the whole time. His name in Portuguese is Achei! last movement is the dwarf called Dunga in Portuguese, and in English is called Dopey. His main characteristic, at least in the animation from the 1940s, is that he's very annoying, and he just runs around and around and around. And if you see, this is the only choro in this whole piece that actually has a different form. So instead of ABA, it's going to be ABBA. And it's probably because this character is always running around and annoying everybody.